I thought I was gonna get hypothermia on the bike. What's up, world? It's Mason, and this is my first triathlon. What's up, world? All right, so it is Thursday night. We leave tomorrow, Friday afternoon, for Sand Hollow, and the race is on Saturday. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I've got prepped, how I've done it, and what I'm taking with me and all that good stuff. So here we go. So these are my backup running shoes. These are my main running shoes, right? So that's the big things I was really concerned about. And I got my biking shoes, right? So just in case something crazy happens, or better have two pairs of shoes, I figured. All right, the other big thing, got my wetsuit. This thing is good to go. Got my wetsuit bag too, so hopefully I can get some stuff in there for transition for afterwards. 2 changes of clothes. I'm only gonna be there for a day, so just need something for afterwards, really. Got my full tri-suit here. This is all one piece. Extra set of goggles and swim cap. And as far as nutrition goes, now for the actual race, I'll have kind of gummy bears spread throughout. In my pockets and in my race bag, and I guess I can put stuff in transition. I don't need a ton of gummy bears, but now I also have these Cliff energy gels. These are awesome. These have like 100 milligrams of caffeine in them. Check that out. So that's pretty cool. Picked up the Cliff bar as well. I don't like to eat a ton of solid. This isn't like a super long race or anything. Like I can. We've done these distances before, and I'm not going to die without a ton of nutrition, but I want to go as fast as I can. My first triathlon, not my first day in the kitchen though. All right, so welcome to my fridge. So this is all the foods that we will be taking with. Got Cali hash, beef bulgogi, Philly cheesesteak fries, some more beef bulgogi, Nashville hot chicken. Now, this is done by an awesome company in town here called Foodie Fit. All your macros are listed here. All the food is super awesome. The only thing you really got to add is a little bit of salt, a little bit of seasoning. They keep it to a minimum for, obvious reasons. But yeah, so that's what I'll be taking. Tons of water. We're taking packing the cooler. Tons of water. I got some Propel. It's got some electrolytes in it. I'll have one of those on my bike. Again, I don't need anything super crazy, but yeah. So that's what we got packed up. Gonna get the truck all loaded up. We leave tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll be picking Mr. Chris up, and we'll be hitting the road. All right, head to LVAC, do a quick little swim, and that'll probably be the last workout that I get to do for the race. Day 2. We leave 2 hours. Sand Hollow. Out. Let the record show. I don't know if you can read that, but it's 108, 109. I'm ready to go. My boy Chris is nowhere inside. Hey, that's my wife's spot. No. Alright, it's 1:37. We just left
oh yeah, we're doing great.
4 minutes ago. We already made our first stop to make sure Chris has his wallet because he kind of freaked out.
Alright, we're good.
We're good?
Yep.
Resume.
Think you're gonna do another one after this? Is this the first of many?
Oh yeah. No, we're gonna, yeah.
What's the next one?
I don't even whichever one you're gonna sign us up for. Probably. You are, like, apparently we're already on a waiting list for Tempe.
Yeah.
I'll be heading down there. ASU Sun Devils. That's me. Yeah, no, definitely do another one.
So they're doing. There's one in October at Boulder Beach.
That's too late. That's like I want to do one way before then.
So I don't know if there is any. That's the problem.
At least you're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever think that you'd be doing a triathlon ever in your life?
I never thought I'd be working out.
I don't even think like a year ago if you were like, hey, are you gonna be doing a triathlon?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
No, dude, this definitely, like, it just, I mean, it progressed, right? We started running. I was telling Mike about this. I was like, because he asked how we got into it, and I was like, you know, we just started running more in the workouts and just running more, and then I started running like in my off time in the mornings, and then I thought about we could do a marathon.
Well, I have a confession.
Yeah.
So like all the programming and stuff that I was doing for a long time, and I was building so much running in.
Yeah.
I was trying to secretly train you guys for a marathon.
Oh, really?
And then I got plantar fasciitis and I had to stop running. So I was like, I've never ever swam competitively or even.
I've seen you swim. You still don't.
Yeah, I still don't swim competitively. But like, no, like I've never like swam laps before.
Right.
Or, like, you know, like if you're like, hey, let's jump in the water and play Marco Polo.
Like done anything where you're like, I want to get better at this skill or something like that. You know what I mean?
Not in the water.
Yeah, right.
Like if you're like, hey, can you tread water? Sure. Am I gonna drown? No. Can I swim in a deep end? Absolutely. Can I do a flip? You know it. I actually swam my quickest 1,000 split last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
Quicker. Do you think you're gonna get out? You think you're gonna get out in 30 minutes of the water today or tomorrow? Remember, it's cold too.
It's cold, but you're in a wetsuit, so you've got buoyancy, right?
You do have that, but
my stroke seems to be a little bit more efficient in open water.
But you are injured.
I am injured.
We can put a picture here.
You got an injury? How quick are you gonna be? What do you think your splits are gonna be?
So
we know you're gonna be an hour in the water.
No, if I can get out of the water, if I can get out of the water in sub 40 is my goal.
All right.
can do them at 7.
So you're about
7 splits, so like 42.
yeah, so maybe 43.
Yep, so that's like an hour. So that's like, what was it? Put us like an hour 20?
Somewhere in there.
80 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, so hour 20 there. And then, you know, I think probably, you know, like an hour 20 on the bike.
Okay.
You know, so that's 240.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I think, but I really think it'll be quicker than that.
I know, it seems like that. Right?
But once I start like adding it up, I'm like, fuck, I guess it's not that. So as long as I can get out of the water in a decent amount of time, and I don't totally kibosh it. If it takes me an hour, I'm screwed.
Right.
You know, there's no anything.
Will you just quit?
No.
Okay.
No, I won't. But I'll be very pissed off.
What are we doing, May May?
So, you're on our way to Packer Pickup right now, which is like 2 blocks away. So we're walking there, and we're gonna go sign some autographs, shake some hands, let everyone know we're there.
It's a bit windy out today.
It's super windy. It better not be this windy tomorrow.
There's a big H up there.
This is Hurricane Napa Auto Parts. That's a Hurricane Desert Vest. Hurricane Mother Closet.
Hurricane gas?
Hurricane Taco Bell. Hey, that's the Hurricane Tigers.
Right. See the big H up there?
Uh-huh. But you know what the H is for?
Hello?
Yep. I don't even know what an empanada is.
It's like a sealed taco. You know what I mean? It's kind of like put stuff inside of it, fold it up, and then you deep fry it.
Bob's your uncle. Chris, how old are you? How old are you, Chris?
40 apparently.
Put 41.
Yeah, it's fine. 40s. What you got? Parking pass?
Parking pass.
Cool.
It's $150. We'll split it. Just give me 75.
Okay, I'll Venmo. What's your name? Daddy Douchebag?
Got those big hills.
This is fine.
This is all kind of like downhill.
Yeah. Does your truck tell you what grade you're on?
Not a rocket ship.
Huh?
Not a rocket ship.
Oh, the way you told me earlier, it said 6%.
Oh, it's all a sign.
Oh. See it. Yeah. Just getting it. Gosh. This is a lot steeper than I thought it was going to be. To flat out a little bit. I think.
Yeah, it's almost completely vertical. Like, look how steep this is.
Yeah, this is pretty steep. Oh, dude. This is not going to be fun. How good is it gonna feel when you get to the top of this stuff? They might as well just like this should just be the end of the triathlon right here. You hit the Sand Hollow sign and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Alright. So,
Thoughts?
there's some really big, really long hills that were way bigger, way longer than I thought. Yeah, well, I'm also really excited because, like, I know it's going to destroy people.
Uh-huh.
And I like hills.
I think those are some big hills.
That's good. Let's go! That baby next door. Oh, there's some good looking hair there. Too early for a Mick Ultra or?
Michelob?
Too early? Low carb.
Perfect time. No.
Let go. It's race day. Alright. Let's get it loaded up. It's like 4:30-ish. Seriously, we didn't sleep. I don't know what it was, but it was really hot in the room, then it got really cold, and noise and banging and excitement and not comfortable beds, and I don't know. We're here now. It is 4:37 a.m. and it is 43 degrees out. It's cold out?
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh, it is a brisk out. Woo! Chris is the only person I've ever met who's checked out at a hotel. We just waited here for 20 minutes and I kept telling him, you don't need to check out. Nobody checks out at a hotel. You don't need to check out. He's like, I'm just gonna wait behind 25 people. I'm gonna wait here. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I just got ice. That baby was crying all night long. Could not sleep. Neither could that baby.
Race morning thoughts. Probably should do the speed limit.
And what are your initial thoughts waking up? What are your thoughts
So
as you drive there now?
I was worried I wasn't going to get any sleep at all, but luckily, between the fan being loud, the raindrops, ASMR video that I played with my earbud in, and
Did you really?
Yeah.
I got concerned when I woke up this morning, my pee was yellow.
Why would you concern about that?
Well, I didn't drink it. All I drank was water the last like 3 days.
Yeah, but you put in a bunch of like fucking Uncrustables.
I don't think that has anything to do with your pee. So, what are your thoughts about the weather?
So it's 50 degrees right. No, it's 46 degrees right now. It's freezing balls.
It was 43 when we woke up.
43.
It's 4 a.m.
Oh no, it's
our
still
time.
yeah, it's 46.
4 a.m. our time, like in Las Vegas. It's 5 a.m. in Utah, so
Yeah.
it's 4 a.m. to us.
Hey, as long as the wind. So yesterday it was really windy, like really windy.
Really?
Probably gusts of like 25 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. At the least.
Could have been 85.
So right
it's so cold. Gosh, it's so cold. It's the middle of May.
It's almost transition time. It is the middle of May.
It's not supposed to be this cold. Like, it's warmer in Illinois, I bet. Whatever. All right, so yeah, next is transition, and we can set up there.
Yep. Ow.
Ow. You can't say that.
Yeah, I can.
It's warming up a little bit.
It is warming up.
But still like freezing. It's I mean it's still cold. Alright, just finished. First try. We got some Fran cough. Oh, that was hard. That was really fucking hard. I was cramping like the whole run. My hamstring went like first quarter of a mile, and then I was fighting quad cramps the whole time, but kept it going, kept it moving. Whew. Ooh, got that nasty Fran cough still. Look at this little dude. Oh no, get this little guy. I don't know if you can see that guy. If I can zoom in. This kid's like 8, fucking cruising. Good for him. I'll tell you what, it was really cool. It was really cool to see a bunch of like older people and younger people, like really real old, just out here killing it. I got passed on the bike a couple times by this one old chick, and I was just like, oh, I hope I'm in as good a shape when I'm your age, lady. Because she was like killing it. I got passed on the run by a lady too. Ugh. Not that there's anything wrong with ladies, they're older and they're cooking. I mean, like they're like 60. I got passed by a 60-year-old lady. Still Fran cough. Still looking for Chris too. Pretty sure that lady passed me on the bike. Pretty sure. You come over some of these hills and like you think you're on a movie set. That's how like green it is and big trees, you know, like they'll be just like desert, and then all of a sudden just beautifulness. It's insane. And then you're just all alone on a bike or run, mostly the bike. As you see all like the changing landscapes because you're going so far, but bike was definitely the best part. First 5 miles though, awful. I'll talk about it with Chris a little bit, but oh man, I thought I was gonna get hypothermia on the bike, which I don't know how you do or if it's possible, but like I felt it. I was like, oh my gosh, still dying hypothermia. But real talk, I mean, you know, I feel like I haven't had the best 2021, but like, I don't know, get on a bike and being around a bunch of people and just cruising down a hill at 50 miles an hour, just beautifulness all around you. Yeah, like all of a sudden you're just like, who cares? Like none of it matters anymore.
Brother support. He's happy for you. We're happy for you. Look at that. Exerting all the energy doing the video as you finish. That's Chris.
Hell yeah!
And a hell yeah from his buddy. Way to go, guys. Woo! Nice. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
Cheers. We did it. Cheers. All right, it's in the books.
First try's done.
Done.
Took forever.
Forever. Actually, I don't even know the times. We'll have to go back and look on the race ships and see. We'll tell you. We don't need to. We don't want to spoil it. We don't want to spoil it.
The open water swim, it's just slower than the pool.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So let's break it down. All right. So got up this morning.
Yeah.
Didn't get the best sleep in the world, but we were pumped. So the sleep didn't really affect me a whole lot. At least so we got here. We were the first people here. Well, third car here. I should say. We were third car here. We didn't even know if we were like allowed to set up. We were so early. It was freezing cold though.
Yeah.
It was so cold this morning, and then got in the water. Water was what, 65 degrees?
Yeah, it was actually nice.
Once you got in, well, I shouldn't say it was fine.
It was better than expected.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah. It was colder outside than it was in the water.
So at least for me, so I went off a few minutes before Chris.
Yeah.
In the water, and my first 600 meters were rough.
Were they?
Yeah. Doggy paddling, couldn't catch my breath, side stroking.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't. Like every time I tried to like put my head in the water to breathe, I was just like,
yeah.
I would just lose my breath, and I couldn't get comfortable in the water.
But the thing that sucked the most is that the sun was coming up just as we were starting to swim out. So trying to sight the buoy, like the buoy was right underneath the sun. So every time you'd look up, and it would just be sunlight, and you couldn't see the buoy. So you'd be kind of like over here, over here.
After my first lap, I was like, after I got halfway through my first lap, I thought in my head really like, I'm not gonna make it.
The first lap was brutal.
Yeah, and so it was supposed to be one big lap.
Yeah.
But there was so much wind last night, I guess it destroyed the course. So they had to reset it up this morning.
Yeah.
And they said they did two. So they set it up for two 750 meter laps.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they were 1,500 meter laps. They felt that big.
Oh my gosh, yeah, if time ever. Because I still made it out of the water. My watch said in like 44 minutes or something, which.
I mean, we expected that. Like,
no, yeah, coming out of the water, I literally thought though I was like, I'm at an hour and 10 minutes. That's literally what I thought. I was like,
it felt way long
because there were people disappearing around me. There were different colored caps going by me that I was like, I haven't. That color cap went off way after me.
And there's like boats picking people up because there's like people that. I'll be honest, there was a couple times where I was backstroking, right? I was kind of.
I would have backstroked, but I can't. But the last 750 meters, like once I got my breath and once I figured it out, I was like, oh. Then I was like real comfortable. Like,
and around a buoy, then around another buoy, come back, and then around a buoy, and around a buoy, then around another buoy, come back, and then around a buoy, and around a buoy, then around another buoy, come back, and then around a buoy, and around a buoy, then around another buoy, come back, and then around a buoy.
Getting out of the water was a little rough though.
It was a little rough.
It was slippery.
It was, and I didn't feel. It just felt great to be out of the water. Let's be honest. Like I was done with swimming.
I totally forgot to grab my pullover.
Oh, okay.
For a split second, I was like, do I need my pullover? And then I was like, nah. I was like, I don't need it. I had the adrenaline pumping, and I got 50 yards out of my bike, and I was like, But then, once we got on the bike, I like the first probably 5 miles or so.
Yeah.
So cold.
So cold.
So cold because we were both just in tri-suits, soaking wet, wet hair.
It felt good to be on the bike though.
It felt great. The first hill we hit, I had to slow down going down the hill because I was so cold.
Right.
Like the wind was hitting me so hard, and I was like,
you mean mount?
But the bike was fun.
The bike was a lot of fun.
The bike was there's tons of sweet views.
Yeah. It was a little hectic because there was traffic, right?
And on the shoulder there was the sleeper curb.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And there's these deep gouges, so you had to make sure that you didn't run over those because you'll be blowing tires. And I caught a couple.
I caught two.
Especially cold, man.
That'll wake you up.
Yeah, he's cold, and I had to pee the whole time on the ride, and I refused to pee myself because I want to get pee in my shoes. The bike was definitely, hands down, the best part of my ride.
I'll tell you
what kept me going, honestly, is there was a guy in front of me who had passed me earlier, and he had to be 60. But he was like ripped.
Was he?
I mean, he had these like triathlon ripped legs, right? Like these giant quads and these thick calves. And I mean, this guy was like 60. I could see his face, and I was like, when I came up to that guy on the giant hill, I was like, if this guy's still going, I'm still going.
Legs were shot, man. That hill kind of
shot.
That hill, I mean, it was easier than expected, but it tore you up.
So I got about half mile into the run, hammy.
Yep.
I mean, I'm not even kidding you. I looked like I got shot because I was running, and I was literally like people were like, "Zach, are you okay?" It was real bad. And then so I started running again, and then it happened again. The cramp. Once I worked through the hamstring cramp, I was fine. But then the
Yeah.
quad, then the front quad cramp
Yeah,
started.
my quads on both sides, so both sides of my knee, basically, they started just right at mile 1.
Yeah.
Just started really just
On
like,
the inside,
ugh.
like my teardrops, right?
Yeah, my teardrops.
My
that's what it
teardrop, and then they were just, they were locking so hard. And it got to the point where like, I think I finished with negative mile splits the whole way. Didn't start off as fast as I did with my hammy, but I was able to crank them down. I felt better and better the whole time. I didn't think my legs were gonna be like that on the run.
was. Yeah.
The bike went just how I thought it was gonna go.
Yeah.
I started my watch like one time,
Yeah.
like almost like I was rushing. I was like, oh no! I was in the water actually treading, and I was like, going up and down, trying to get my watch set. But like, what did you feel like you were like I did this right and I did this wrong as far as like leading up to your prep?
So I think going out on the bike, like I didn't just crush it right away. Like I let myself warm up. Oh,
So your positive takeaway is executing the bike game plan?
executing the bike game plan. Okay, negative is need to do more brick workouts.
Yeah, I'd say so. My positive takeaway would be I could feel my bike training kick in when I was hitting hills. I had the confidence to fly down hills as fast. Like I always go down every hill that we possibly hit every time we're on a ride.
Yeah.
I'm like, how fast can I go? And that was you could go out here and pedal as fast as you could. So I had all the confidence in the world going down the hill and going up hills. So that was my positive takeaway, that my bike training really kicked in. Oh, don't worry, we're just coming at you from a different angle. No worries. Actually, the camera died.
It's like better.
Amateur. Yeah, that's my good side. All right, so, but I was saying, like, my positive takeaways, my bike riding really paid off, going uphill and downhill. The negative would be exactly what Chris said. We need to stack more brick workouts, getting off the bike into a run and getting our muscles kind of used to that. I mean, maybe it was our bikes. Maybe it wasn't us.
Maybe we just need to do more brick workouts.
Maybe we just need more brick workouts. But overall, I mean, pretty happy.
It's great.
Solid. We got medals, and they're real. Yeah, that was it. Number 1 in the books.
Yeah, it's on number 2.
Ow!